Hey guys, how's it going? Is it fuzzy this time? I'm not uploading a video. Let me know if it's fuzzy or not. Um, and I just got a text. Give me just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. We got Tiny Tim Posey in here. Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. And I saw that you guys got past your 500. I forgot what it was the last time I looked at it, but it was well past the 500. It was pushing 600, I think. And we got Rebecca Davis, Touched by Yarn. Back to Country Homestead. Hey. Howdy all of y'all. Yeah. Let's see. Lori Carp. Nunya on the back 20. Hey, Jackie Saylor. Susie Jacobson. Mom finally decided to come in. Is it? And Donna's here. Donna, I didn't think you would be here. Charles with Fallen, Arkansas. Veterans, Our Okie Homestead, weird notification. What do you mean weird notification? Bins over acres. Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. We are at a cool 536. Well, that is awesome. That is cool.
Oh, they're staying that though.
Yeah. Donna Brown. Let's see. Showed you posted 2 videos, didn't say you was live. Like, what the heck? Okay, yeah, it's been doing that lately. Whoever goes live, I've gotten those notifications. There are 2 notifications, and when I see that, I know someone's gone live. So is it Mad Acre Farms? It's good to see you in here. Is it blurry tonight? Because I'm not uploading a video. Stephanie Perkins. Angie. Is that G-A-I, Greg? Right here? G-A-I-N-E-Y? Gainey. B, South Carolina. Hey, McBee, South Carolina. I'm glad you're in here. Is this your first live with us? Donna, well, I forgot the garlic toast. Got to put the garlic toast in the oven, so I'm waiting on that before I leave. Well, I'm glad that you forgot the garlic toast, but poor guy that's waiting on it. JB Conway, howdy and blessings, one and all. And there's Ricky Ventures. We got, was it a business card from him the other day?
Yeah.
A business card from Ricky Ventures. Guys, if you haven't checked out Ricky Ventures, he is a good one to check out for sure. Let's see, what else is there? Pick good and clear. Okay, good. So it must be when I'm uploading a video that's causing the fuzziness. I'm just kind of looking through the chat to see if there's anything I need to address. Looking and sounding great. Thank you, Donna. Jesse has been super kind lately. He's not as sweet as Lisa, but he's getting close. Keep wearing my hat and steering people my merchandise. You'll be right up there with Lisa one day. Donna is multitasking as usual, editing, cooking, bossing, and watching YouTube. Well, give Tommy a break. Don't be so bossy. Give him a little bit of a break. Let Let Ike boss him around for a minute, or Chloe. I guess we're down at the end of the chat. How many people we got? 17? 5 minutes in? I don't know how many of you in the chat, how many of you here watch the videos. I know that some people come in the live streams only, some people watch the videos only, and then some people do both. I get that. So for those of you who don't watch the videos, here recently, Olefus, a company called Olefus, asked me to do a review on their lights, and we did a review on their work lights. And then they reached back out to me and asked me to do a second review and had me pick a product. And I picked a product, and I asked them if, instead of me doing just a review, if I could do a review and then also have one to give away. And they agreed to that. So next Monday's live, we're going to do a giveaway. Olefus is doing the giveaway. So they had me choose which grow lights that I wanted to review, and I just picked the cheapest one because I don't need anything fancy. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to give one of you guys a grow light away. If I'd known that they were going to give away the same one that I reviewed, I would have gotten you a bigger, better one. But it didn't. I didn't know that that's how that was going to work. But anyway, somebody is going to get a free set of grow lights, and it's just the bulbs. There's 6 of them. I got mine, and I'm making the video right now, and they're pretty cool looking lights. Actually, I've not seen them look quite like this. I haven't had a whole lot of grow lights, but the ones I've seen haven't. This looks pretty cool. I imagine they're going to work. The shop or the work light that I used worked really well. So I don't anticipate this not working well. So, but that'll be next Monday's live. It'll be a random giveaway. We'll use the thing on through StreamYard like we did the one time when we did our monetization giveaway? Was that when we did it? So we'll do the same thing where you type hashtag maybe Olefus or grow lights or something. I'll come up with something that you guys can type in, and then I will send your shipping address to them, and they will ship the product to you straight from their shop, wherever they are. And I am looking forward to see who gets that. Gets that grow light. I think it's pretty cool just to get a free package of grow lights. Out and about with Sam I Am. No bets, just debts. Thank you, Sam I Am. Is this the new name? Out and About with Sam I Am? Is that what you're going to stay at? Is that a second channel? What's going on?
No bets, just debts.
Let's see. I saw some people. Brenda from Redbird Farm is in here. She's a new channel that needs to be checked out. And Sam I Am, of course, is a channel, new, and they're working on getting their subs in. Also, now, there's also Fallen Arkansas Veterans and Ricky Ventures that would like to have people visit their channel. But I was going to say also, Living in Abundant Grace Homestead is a new channel, and she's trying to get to that 100 mark. That 100 mark seems to take forever, but it always, like I've done it so many times, but it always feels good to get to that 100. No, there's something about hitting that 100 mark that, I don't know. It solidifies your mission to, push through all the mess and get your YouTube channel to where you want it to be, whatever your goal is. Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. They just got past their 500 and they're like I forgot what they said. What, 540? What was the, what?
535.
535. And so now they get their community tab. So at 100, Jackie Saylor, I finally learned how to super chat. Can't let Sam I Am have all the fun. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. Oviedo Navarro. Howdy, everyone. Paul Honeyman is in here. So at 100 subscribers, you get your own URL. We are at a cool 536, he said. You get your own URL. So it'd be if you choose it, I guess it would be your channel. Mine's my channel name. I don't know why it would be any different. But yeah, that's pretty cool, Jackie. But then at 500, you get a community tab. And I was just excited to get my community tab. Didn't know how often I would use it, but it turns out that I use it pretty often, pretty regularly. You can communicate with your subscribers a lot easier, and it doesn't have to be a video. I've done a poll, I've done a poll. I've put notifications out that I was going live, and I've shouted out channels with it, so it's very useful. So and somehow, so you can get really close to 500, and for some reason, it is hard to hit that 500 and stay there. I had the same problem. And what was the other one? Like 700 was hard to get through. Past 700, not past 700, but out of the 700s was hard to get through. And then to get at 1,000. But then at 1,000, if you have the 4,000 watch hours, then you get monetized, or you can apply to be monetized. So right now, I am looking for some cattle. I was going to get steers, and maybe I still will. But for some reason right now, it's easier to find heifers or cows. They're cheaper right now than the steers are. And I don't know if I bet that Sam wouldn't send a super chat tonight and lost. Thank you, Jesse and Lisa. I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know if people are trying to, like, maybe because of everything going on in the news and everybody is prepping, even people that don't normally prep seem to be prepping at least a little bit. I'm wondering if this has something to do with that. Someone told me earlier or the other day, because I was talking about it, said that the heifers are cheaper because they don't fill out as much as the steer would, and so there's less meat on them, which is true and makes sense. But I mean, before it was always the heifers that were more expensive, and because they could carry a baby. They were more expensive unless they were a free martin, whether if they were a twin with a bull calf. But I'm wondering. Okay, Donna, see you later. Thanks for stopping in. And hi, MT Terry. Anyway, I'm wondering if it has something to do with everything going on and the prepping that people are doing, wanting steers to grow out in case they need to process them at a later date. What do you guys think about that? What are your thoughts? Does anybody know why? And is it all over? I mean, I'm looking obviously fairly local, Missouri, Texas, and Arkansas, and Kansas. I've seen them. Does anybody know why right now steers are more expensive than heifers? And we're talking, young bottle calves or just weaned steers and heifers. Out and about with Sam I Am. I'm buying my chickens a tent so they can go camping. Is there chickens on your channel, Sam? Mom says to hit that thumbs up. And Brenda has put little Southern Brothers link, and Lazy Days Ahead put Mike and Terry at MT Homestead. Check out MT Homestead. Definitely check them out. They are a very good channel, very good people. Do a lot for me and a lot of other people. They've done a lot for my channel. Gary Walker has a bunch of bull calves. There's Jackie. There's calves to be had out there. It's just that they're more expensive than the heifers. It's a joke, but yes, I will have animals. Will they have tents? It's hard to see out and about with Sam IN. I read just a little bit of the first, when it's long like that, the first of it, and I see out and about, and it's like, who is that? What you got, Greg? Nothing, just sitting there staring, just over my shoulder. That's not the picture I put up on Instagram. Dear husband called and I left for a few. Aroki Homestead. Hey, don't look at my passcode on my phone. Y'all saw that. Yeah. Bins over acres, they will all eat. Yes, they will. But you can eat more of one than the other. Miss Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead gave me that name. Well, you owe them a super chat when they get their 1,000, I guess. Mom wants to know how my babies are. Bouncing. Brampton and Gardner is here somewhat on time tonight. So I have my goats. She's talking about my goats. Shoot. My goats are good. The last video, hey, go check out the last video, because I got the birth of the goat of one of the goats on camera. And if you get sick easily, don't be eating when you watch it, but it is pretty cool. So Rain had 3. No, she had 4. Lost 1, and then Cloud had 1. And so Rain's got 2 bucklings and a doeling, and Cloud has a buckling. So we've got 3 bucks that we need to sell. And they're not as easy to sell, or they don't sell for as much as the females, because the females breed and nobody wants a nasty buck. And these are Nigerian dwarfs, so they're the smaller goats, and they're milk goats. So unless you're interested in milking, or you just like a smaller goat because they're easier to handle, generally they're not as easy to sell. The bucks aren't. But if it was like a meat goat and it was a boy, it'd be worth some money because they would eat it. Hat Creek Homestead. Howdy, y'all. I'm looking for milk goats. What kind of milk goats are you looking for? Almost looks like he was putting time out. I haven't said a word to him. He was in there watching the Rifleman, and a couple minutes after the live started, he came in. But if I need to, I will. Don't get him started. Turn it inside the goat. No, I didn't watch it. With Cloud's baby though, we did have to help it. Nubians preferably. Hat Creek, are you, I don't even know where are they located? Where are you located? I have Nigerian dwarves, but living in Abundant Grace is in Oklahoma, Northeast Oklahoma, and she has Nubians, and she has a couple of females and 3 or 4 boys. There's one. Actually, one of the bucklings is on a bottle right now. But she does have Nubians. If just where are you located? I guess is the question. Cloud didn't like being chased from the birthing pen. No, she didn't. Latest viral video. The video I think that has the most views is a short of the mole skeleton. My cat killed a mole in a few days. I found it and it was just a skeleton, and I made a short out of it. And it's, how many views, Greg, does it have? 3 hours. Oh my gosh. It's a long ways. Well, I don't know if you'd be interested in that far, but she's got some really 2 very pretty bucklings. They're very pretty, and we all wish that they were does, and they're not even my goats. They are so pretty. I can't read that. 1.8K. Did Grandma get onto you or something? Anyway, they I don't know what I was saying. The mole skeleton has 1.8K views. Yeah, turn and pull them out. We didn't have to turn Clouds, but we did have to get it out. The head, the whole, it was big. It was not. How about I use my other name? Is that better? It's not as so you have 2 channels going on. Wow. I'm in Donna's pocket. Everybody wave at Donna. So are you using both channels? Are you going to use both channels? And everybody is sub to the one channel. Should we all go sub to the second channel? You're confusing us. Hat Creek is in north central Oklahoma. North central. Huh. What? There's living in Abundant Grace. Oh, Arkansas. North central Arkansas. Jesse lied to me. He said north central Oklahoma. Right there's the proof. Screenshot it. Hat Creek's in north central Arkansas. And there is living in Abundant Grace. If you're interested, she's got videos of the goats up. Food shortages and people were in denial. Now that the POTUS has said it, probably more will. Yeah, I mean, he just came out and told us something that almost all the other nations' leaders were telling them. Marcia was afraid she was going to get her head stuck under the wall. No, she had plenty of room. She was just, I needed Rain to bond with her kids. And there were times that I was glad that she was there and helped cleaning them off. And then other times it's like, she's got to go. And so we had to get her out for a little bit to let Rain bond with them. And Redbird Farm dropped Amy's link at Living in Abundant Grace. Would somebody drop Redbird Farm's link? Because I don't know that I've seen it. We need to come out that way to meet Altruistic Farmstead to get our puppy anyway, so traveling ain't a big deal. Well, Hat Creek, look up, I mean, if you're interested in Nubians, she's got them, and they're babies, and I'm way behind in the chat, so I don't know what she's saying, but it might be if you need them on the bottle, she might put them on the bottle for you. Okay. Amy, you're in the phone you're in the car driving, listening, I'm hoping. Hat Creek dropped their email. You got this? I don't know. 33 people watching, but only 24 thumbs up. Show the channel some love, please. People never read Paul's comments without looking at it first. Okay, Sam I Am. Don't fail me, Sam I Am. I need a third channel. I'm calling it Catching Up with all the other YouTube channels. Jackie Saylor, I promise y'all, when I start my channel, I will only have one, and I will try to make the name easy. Thinking about driving around Florida on a big yellow scooter. Hey, that would work. That would work, I think. Hat Creek Homestead says, living in Abundant Grace Homestead, I'm looking for milk goats. My kids are allergic to cow's milk. Gotta find some soon. She said she was driving, and again, I'm behind in the chat, so she may be chatting with you. But if she isn't, I will make sure you guys, I'll make sure she gets a hold of you. I'll be able to get your email. Is your email on your about page? I know you put it on here, but is it also on your about page? Got algae on the brain. Well, I'm in northeastern Oklahoma, not central. Sam I Am is my personal channel. Out and About with Sam I Am, my videos posted to it. If I lose one, I still have the other. Okay. So we need to check out both. I'm subscribed to Sam I Am, and I think I subscribed to the other one today when you commented on my video yesterday, or whenever it was you commented on my video with the other one. But if you're subscribed to Sam I Am, you probably need to go find the about. What is it? Out and About with Sam I Am. What? Why aren't you talking? They're in Arkansas. Not yet. Anyways, you can just on another channel. Lori Carp says, Amy. Hey, Hat Creek. Sam I Am. Again, the top chat bar was empty. Thank you, Sam I Am. Thank you. You might, I don't know. Maybe you got a lot of money. Maybe it's virtual money. Maybe I'm not really going to get it. Here in a minute, Greg's going to have to say something because he can't be quiet. Monkey named George. Check out Jackie Racer X Sailor coming to the YouTube screen soon. Hey, Mumbles, speak up, lad. For I guess a seed swap. How's Greg's rabbit doing? How is Greg's rabbit doing? He's got more than one way to get noticed around here, I guess. LG Homestead stands for Lori and Gagged Homestead. MT Homestead. Super sticker. See what it has on there. I can't see it on the... Don't look at my passcode. Here, it wasn't on. Fixed that boy some grits and gravy. Perk him right up. Turn it the volume off. Thank you, Terry. What? There's two of them now. Is a fox or a kitty? What is that? Fox? What is that?
Kitty.
They're both kitties? That's a kitty. You sure that's a kitty? Kitty. Is Greg's rabbit getting ready for the pot yet? By the way, he said kitty. He just now noticed it. Hey, Possum Run Homestead. No, don't do that. He's trying to remove your comments, Paul. You have enough problems with other people removing your comments to get Greg involved in it. Back to Country. Howdy, MT. Thanks again for the shout out yesterday. Back to Country Homestead. Ed Kirkpatrick. It's good to see you again. I'm glad we got to see you at the expo. You guys need to check out Ed Kirkpatrick. He does have a channel. He's an amazing storyteller. Simply Jan is in here. What? What are you laughing about? Out and about with it. Oh boy. I've seen your comments in my chats get deleted from mods before. If that's what you're referring to, that you don't know what I'm referring to. In my chat, I have seen mods delete your comments. Maybe they wait till they get past you so you don't know they're deleting it. I don't know, but let's see. I have another channel. Made it 10 years ago, then lost how to sign in. Grandson and son got it back a month or two after I made this one. Okay. Does it have content on it? Yep, confused. Yep, for sure. Doesn't take much. And there's Crazy Ed. We got two Eds in here. One of them's crazy. So what's the topic? I've got 31 people in here. And I'm going to say again that this review that I did on the work light, I did a review on the work light a couple of weeks ago that a company sent out to me, and then they offered to send me another product and for me to review it, and I chose some grow lights. And so they're also giving some grow lights away to one of my subscribers. It'll be in the next Monday's live. There will be a random drawing, and someone will win a 6-pack of grow lights. And Grandma wants you. Anyway, you have to be in the live to win it. I'm gonna get 20 minutes into the live and then go ahead and do that so that people can, go on about their business if they want to. I don't like to keep people trapped waiting for whatever it is I'm doing, but I want everybody to have an opportunity to get into the live. But I will send your shipping information out to them, and they will ship it directly from their company. And that is next Monday's live. And it's a 6-pack of light bulbs, but they're grow lights, and they're pretty cool. I've got mine in that I'm doing a review on. I'm working on that. Amy, living in abundant grace. If Hat Creek is still in here, where are they? Are they still in here? Looking. Hat Creek is looking for milk goats, and I told them about yours. And I'm looking for the email. Are they still in here? Can someone put, oh, there it is. Oh, imagine that. It's hatcreekhomestead@gmail.com. Amy, you need to contact them about your goats. I don't know. Let's see. Still in here. Okay. They're still in here. Interested in milk goats. I don't know if they're looking for bucks or does or what. And so, yeah, Amy's going to contact you. Amy, you might as well do it now. While you can get out of the live and do that. I could go for, yeah, I bet you could, Ed, next Monday. And like I said, I'm going to wait 15 or 20 minutes into the live, get everybody a chance to get in here that's going to get in here. And, everybody get their notification or 2 notifications or whatever it is. And then it'll just be a random drawing like we did the last time through StreamYard, where we typed in like a word and hashtag the word or whatever. And guys, it would make it so much easier if your information was on your About tab. Amy needs them for the milk, Lori. Her kids are allergic to cow's milk. That's confusing. Living in abundant grace is Amy. So that was funny. Confusing. That's how you confuse me. Sam I am. Or out and about with Sam I am. Tina Ladybug. You not going to say hi to Tina? Yeah, I don't know, but I like it. Quiet. Empty. Okay. Thank you, Terry. Guys, that's really, really not necessary. Ed could go for some milking goats also. When are you going to get your fencing up, Ed? I can't get up. Oh. It's Hat Creek. Yes. Okay. Send this to her. Remember the email?
No, but I can get it.
He spoke. He talks. The young prince can talk. Y'all remember that? Bambi. I think Thumper said that. Hey, Jesse, do you have Hat Creeks? Is Hat Creek at Gmail? At gmail.com, I think. I'm not sure. Because Amy's asking. Let's see. I want milking goats, but Mike said I don't need any. Mike hasn't seen mine yet, Terry. They're so cute. No, not the YouTube channel. She wants their email address.
Right.
Go to About tab and see if it's there.
I did.
It's, look right here, at hatcreekhomestead@gmail.com. He mumbled something. Yes, he did. Hat Creek Homestead. At what do you homestead at gmail.com. Evans Family Adventures. Hey y'all. Let's see, there was something I had my older sister call and tell me that her husband passed away. Oh, you just recently had someone pass away in your family. That was a brother-in-law, wasn't it? That was another sister's husband before, wasn't it? You need to be praying for their family. I'd asked somebody a picture of it, a question, and I've forgotten who it was. You have one video on that other channel. Everybody's putting, or lazy days ahead is everybody, I guess, putting Hat Creek Homestead at Gmail. Everybody go email hatcreekhomestead@gmail.com because it's up here 50 times. I could have the fence up in 5 minutes. What kind of goats are you needing, Ed? I mean, you said milk goats, but they're the little milk goats or the big milk goat. There's all kinds of milk goats, actually. Jimmy Conway. But nuggets, that's funny. I mean, I've talked to him. Every time I hear that name, it's funny to me. Okay, yes. My sister Judy lost her husband in February. My oldest sister lost her husband yesterday. Both of them were veterans. Good night. That's horrible. Marshall Warden. Marshall, do you have a channel? Hey, Brenda, thanks for putting Tina's link down there. And I didn't see it. Did somebody put Brenda's link? I haven't seen it. Did Greg get tires for the farm truck? Not yet. Not yet, but we will. We just been actually too busy to go get it. But he did drive down the dirt road the other day. I got saved that day. And diapers. But he did. He's going to laugh, guys. He's fixing to get loud. What did Greg name his rabbit? What'd you name your rabbit? No, tell him what you named your rabbit.
Buck.
Can't hear you. Did y'all hear that? Dear, if you would let Mike have a tractor, he would give you anything. This is true. Hey, give him a tractor and you can have some goats. Milk goats. They can be your pets. I bet they do. I wouldn't want, well, I ain't going to say nothing. Some people like fainting goats. Jessie must have done it. What? I didn't. Okay, so no, she didn't hear you, Greg. Lori didn't hear you.
Puck.
Squealer. Did he say Bugs Bunny? Go ahead and tell them. No, tell
I
them.
already did.
They can't hear you.
I said it a second time.
Yeah, but your hand is right there.
Buck.
Really?
What?
You said Watt louder than his name. Look, people are leaving the chat because you're not telling the name, Greg. Look that.
There.
His name is Buck. I wanted it to be Patrick or Bucky even, but no, it's Buck. And that's what. Never mind. No, I'm not gonna say that. Did you threaten to beat him? No, I didn't. And I think Mom might have before he came back here. Did she promise you money if you didn't talk? LG Homestead, why are you being so quiet? Me? His name is Wheels. Marshall doesn't have a YouTube channel. Just a watcher. Mike thought he said but. Why are they selling their goats? If I were to get a goat, I would get a Kinder, which is a cross between a Nubian mother and a pygmy dad. Nubian? Why would you do that? Curious. Our Buck rabbit was named Buck? Really? I have a goat that I haven't named. I've had him for over a year now. If Momo gets another one, he will name it 50 Cent. Oh, she's talking to you. Greg has reverted back to mumbles. Yeah. The thing is, when he was mumbles, I could hear him. You guys couldn't hear him, but he was. You're on my chair. He was talking in my ear, and it was annoying. Greg's lost naming privilege until he passed his driving test and got tires for his truck. Till then, all rabbit is called Wheels. Hey, is that how y'all spell tires in England? Mike might change his mind if the price of milk and butter keep going up. Name your male goat George. Why George? She's talking to you. I guess you're LG Homestead. Y'all are crazy. Tires. Is that how you spell it? Tires. Oh, okay. So they're young. So that they're babies. Terry, he might be able to drink goat milk, or he might be able to drink A2A2 cow milk. Have you tried? Because it makes the mother of the baby smaller and not tall like a Nubian would be. Rebecca, Nigerian dwarfs are the shorter ones like the pygmy, but they're a milk goat, and they have actually a higher milk fat than Nubians. But they're bred for milk. They're a milk goat, so they produce, more milk for a goat that size. Now, a goat that size is not going to produce near as much as one Nubian, but a pygmy is a meat goat. That's how you spell it. That's crazy. What is wrong with y'all over there? Give me a cow, and I will build your gardens. Give me a cow, and I will build your gardens. What? Tell me, Greg, what's she mean by that?
She'll build you raised beds.
I built them, and she didn't know I was building raised beds. That's not out. Thanks for telling them, though. I had a pet rabbit, French lop-eared, named Thumper. He thought he was a dog because he was raised with one. It's better than the dog thinking he's a rabbit. That could be funny. Okay. For the heck of it. Nice, easy name. They say you can say, hey, George, or Dud George, or... Okay. Tire is the British spelling and tire is the American spelling. So which one do you want to name your rabbit? Which one do you want to name your rabbit? He can use the lactose-free milk. That's what I'm buying for cereal. So doesn't what is lactose-free milk? Is that fake milk? We can't have fake milk. I don't know milk goats, and then I don't know milk goats, and then I want meat goats. I don't know milk goats. Translate that for me, Greg. Do you want to eat goat, Ed? You can't have any of my goats. Yes, tire is the right way. Don't even start that today, Greg. It's the right way, and tire is the wrong way. No. Susie Jacobson. How? Okay, let's see. A Nubian is dual. I have never heard of that. I guess if legs are long enough, you can eat all that meat if you want, but just okay. Jan's trying to barter for a cow. Hey, Jan, I don't know if you were in here earlier, but I was talking about how the heifers and the cows are going for less than steers right now, or at least around here. And I don't know why. Huh. Amy, have you heard Living in the Abundant Grace? Have you heard of what she's talking about? I mean, I know people crossbreed goats. I know that for different reasons, but on a regular basis, breeding pygmy and Nubian to form a new kind. I think, what'd you call it, Rebecca? I think you said, well, earlier, I think you wanted it though for milk, right? No fake milk. If it ain't vitamin D whole milk, I ain't drinking it. Well, the vitamin D, I don't drink very much milk. I don't get along with milk very well to negate the lactose. Okay. Your goats seem to like the new place. I could watch them for hours. I should make a goat live stream. I tried to when Cloud was going to have her baby, but she had problems. I'm with you, Sam. Sam's got a lot of buddies. Okay, and if I buy your goats from you, Lori, they will not be yours anymore, and I can do what I want. That's why I'm not selling to you, Ed. There's an argument going on with how you spell tires. Is it tires? Is that what they're talking about? Yeah. Or the baby goats. The baby goats are good. They're bouncing around all over the place. It's like a little jumping spider. On the other hand, I love whole milk, half and half, and cream. Go ahead and pick me a few cows then. That's what friends are. Hey, Jan, are you looking for a milk cow or meat or a pet? Yeah, I got used to drinking 2% milk because they told me it was good for me, but I don't think so. I'm not so sure about all that anymore. I have never tried fresh milk. I don't want furry cows. They're too cute. Susie likes fresh, cold cow's milk. Back to country. Where are you? Back to country homestead. Where are you? What part of the country? Or maybe you're over there with Paul. Love Fresh can drink plenty of it. I want Dexter cow and a couple Nigerian dwarf does. Possum Run. I'm looking for pretty much anything cheap right now, but I've been looking here the last few days at Dexter cows. I'm really wanting to get Dexter cows. But are you wanting the Dexters? Are they for meat or milk? Because that's a dual purpose cow. And the Nigerian, I'm assuming you want for milk. But the Dexter, I want Dexter cows for meat. But they're smaller, so they're going to be a little bit easier to handle. You can put more on a smaller amount of land, and when you process, there's not too much meat. You don't have to split the meat with someone. You can just, it's easier. You don't have to sell part of the cow or, feed half of the neighborhood with it. Just realized behind on chat. Well, I know I'm behind. I'm almost always behind on chat, especially if I'm responding to someone. I've heard of Kinder, but I do know the mini Nubians are getting really popular, and they are Nubian Nigerian dwarf mix. And I was talking to you the other day about that, about getting mini Nubians. I almost got a buckling, and then I found out how big the mini Nubians are. They're not so mini. I'll square off my garden for you. They are so cute. They're gonna make a deal here about. Okay. You can use the bucklings for meat and the doe for giving you milk. Both milk and meat. We don't have pets here other than the dogs and cats, and they all have a job. Back to country. Homestead is in northeast Texas. Amy wants furry cows. A little behind there, Jesse. Check out Back to Country Homestead. Both. I don't want to milk a cow, especially. Like, that's a lot of work. Like, you got to be home all the time. Cow milk fresh from the spigot. Warm, sweet, and it's good. I'm not feeling it. I had one black pygmy goat that I named Freckles. I took her for walks on a leash. Can you imagine having a fainting goat walking down the road on a leash? Nope. See, the thing with fainting goats, what I was going to mention earlier, but I'm going to go ahead. The only reason I wouldn't want a fainting goat, and sure, it would be funny to go outside and make them faint, But they get used to your stuff after a while. It's no big deal. So they'll quit fainting eventually, or at least a lot of them will. But the thing with fainting goats is, what if, anytime you have to do anything with it, if you have to give it a shot, it's yearly CDNT vaccine, and that's yearly. When it faints on you, or you're trimming the hooves, every month is 6-8 weeks, whatever, and it faints on you. That's not easy to work with. That's not easy to work with. Now, if you had them out there with your sheep like they're supposed to be, and the coyotes come up and they faint, the coyotes get them instead of your sheep, that's different. But to have to deal with a goat that's going to faint on you every time you do something, that would frustrate me. Okay, so you want the cows for meat and the goats for milk. I have never drank goat milk, which I should, I guess, since I have dairy goats. Tina Ladybugs link. Oh, that is what you're trying to do. What? Oh. Amy living at Grace, look up Walker Farm, found Gary has pregnant furry coos. That's how my youngest daughter drinks, I guess. Well, at least she's putting it in the glass first. Something just happened. I picked it up. No, don't touch it. It'll do it again. Yeah, don't give Greg any ideas. I hope to find Pinewood. Hey Scott, the Dexters are supposed to be good at foraging. Good foragers. If you were an MT, all about that. I wasn't in their live. I was working. Free Hanley Maid is in here. Milk in the morning and the evening. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about cows. I guess. You need to milk them as often as the more you milk, the more they should produce. But it'd be kind of hard to go to a YouTube meetup, or you'd have to get a babysitter, and that's going to be one that's hard to get. I bet they'll be expensive. Yeah. There's Free Hanley Maid link. I'm beginning to wonder if made to the mini Nubian. No, the mini Nubian is a Nigerian dwarf and Nubian. It's not the pygmy and Nubian. Hey guys, so it's been an hour. Are our clothes done, Greg?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hear that hang on just a minute. I hear that if you get the goat's milk from the store, that it is not good. That the fresh goat's milk that you would get from a farm tastes a lot better. But I hear the ones from the store is no good at all. Yeah. Yeah, and it's good too, huh? Creekside Maples. Tony and Joni. Check out Gary and Cassie at Walker Farm Fam. Yes, because they are cool. They are. I've met them, I don't know how many times now. A few. And I really like them both. let's see. Simply Jan, I don't know squat about goats. Yes, you do, Jan. You know everything about everything, just about. Check out Creekside Chronicles, Sundays at 8 a.m. And Creekside Maples, just not Sundays at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Okay, our Okie Homestead evening chores are calling my name later, y'all. We'll see you later. It is over an hour, so I need to get off here. I'm trying to get down to the bottom of the chat, see if I missed anything very important. I thought Chelsea at Vision Acres did a 2. She has Dexter's. She has jerseys. Those are jerseys that she has. At least train them and declare as animal. No, I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want to take a dog everywhere I go. I don't want that babysit. I don't want to babysit. Yeah. Amy does milk share on her dose. She gets the morning milk, then the babies get the milk the rest of the day. So she's milking once a day. Yeah. Milking morning and night. I had that chore too. Can get old. Check out LG Hey, look at that. That's why I wanted Jesse to get the community tab right there. Amy, didn't you tell me that also how close the buck is has an effect on the taste of the milk? I mean, you don't keep your bucks with your does, or I don't. She doesn't, but most people don't. But didn't you tell me once that how close the bucks were to your doe's pen affects the taste of the goat's milk? Okay, Tina, I'm trying to get off here. I can milk cows and goats by hand. It's all in the wrist. Hope all stop it. Hope all is well with everyone. I thought they were Dexter's. No, they're jerseys. But jerseys are kind of short. Jody Young. Hi, everyone. Please keep me in your prayer. I had to put my... We'll definitely be praying for you, Jody. Just put her cat to sleep, 20 years old. Okay, so I have got to go. Jackie, not Jackie. That's the last one I saw. Jody needs prayer. She's had to put her cat down, and Rebecca's family needs prayers. They lost a family member in February, and one just, I think she said last night or the other night. That's too close together. So guys, keep them in your prayers. And I was in Ed's live earlier today, and it wouldn't hurt to pray for Ed either. I'm going to get off of here though, and thank you guys for coming. And be sure next Monday, come for the grow lights. There's going to be one drawing for free grow lights. Say bye. At least say bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.